Ever since she was a little girl, Hazel loved maps. While other kids drew flowers and castles, she drew mountains, highways, and cities with names she couldn't even pronounce. Her parents often laughed. "You can't live out of a backpack forever," her father would say. But Hazel would smile and reply, "Maybe not, but I can live in stories." When she turned 21, she packed her favorite brown backpack, old, patched, and full of dreams, and set off to explore America. Her first stop was New York City, the city that never sleeps. She stood in Times Square, surrounded by bright lights and rushing people, and felt the world spinning with energy. That night, standing on the Brooklyn Bridge, wind in her hair, she whispered, "I'm really here." Next, she traveled south to New Orleans, where the streets danced with jazz and color. She listened to street musicians playing their hearts out and realized that every city had a rhythm, and she wanted to learn them all. Then she took a bus to the Grand Canyon. When she stood at the edge, watching the sunset turn the rocks into gold and fire, tears filled her eyes. She felt small, yet part of something so huge, so beautiful. It was there she wrote in her travel journal, "The world doesn't need me to be perfect. It just wants me to be present." Of course, not every day was easy. In San Francisco, her phone broke and she got lost in the rain. In Texas, she missed the last bus and spent the night at a tiny diner, sipping hot chocolate and talking with a kind waitress named June. When June heard Hazel's story, she smiled and said, "Honey, sometimes the best adventures start when things don't go as planned." That night, Hazel realized something powerful. Travel wasn't just about the places she saw. It was about the people she met, the lessons she learned, and the courage she found inside herself. Months later, when she finally returned home, her backpack was heavier, not with souvenirs, but with stories. Her parents asked, "Did you find what you were looking for?" Hazel smiled softly and replied, "Yes, I found myself in every sunset, every smile, every mile of the road." She hung a large map of America on her wall, full of red pins marking each place she'd been. And above it, she wrote in her own handwriting, "The world is my classroom, and love is my compass." Moral of the story, travel not to escape life, but to discover it and yourself.